We are watching Star Trek the Animated Series for the first time, and today is episode 6. We're going to get started right now.
Space, the final frontier.
I think they're going to make a callback to every single classic episode. Are we going to see the Gorn again in animated form? The Survivor.
While patrolling the edge of the Romulan neutral zone,
Oh boy.
sensors indicate the occupant is still alive.
The vessel is registered to Carter Winston.
That's impossible, Spock. Carter Winston's been missing over 5 years.
What just happened? Can Carter Winston really be here?
Oh,
What's up with all the mustaches?
yeah, they load the mustache for any... Oh, there's another one in the background.
Yeah, that guy.
Especially honored to meet you, Mr. Winston. My daughter was going to school on Cerberus about 10 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is what?
The entire population would have starved, Jim, if Winston here hadn't used his personal
His
fortune
daughter?
to bring in enough food and goods to carry them through the crisis.
You can't just drop that info and keep going.
If you have your identity tapes with you,
Spock, of all the cold-blooded, inhospitable requests I've ever heard.
an immediate identity check and medical examination are a standard requirement at this point.
Spock is right as usual, Bones.
Did you check Lincoln's credentials when you beamed him aboard the Enterprise?
True, yeah. All I had to say was, I'm Abraham Lincoln.
All licenses and registration in order.
Visual display of owner.
Thanks.
Is there some problem, Doctor?
This instrument seems a little off.
Are you suggesting I'm not quite human, Doctor?
It's probably the instrument. They need to be recalibrated ever so often.
Forget about all my medical expertise. I like you, so therefore, my instruments are off.
You're alive and we're together again.
Anne, I'm changed. It's over between us, Anne.
What?
I can't marry you. Ever.
Damn.
I hope I'm not intruding, Captain.
No, please come in, Mr. Winston. He doesn't think there's anything left in you.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Damn it. Again.
Oh.
Winston says his senses detected no Romulans when he came through the zone last week. I am satisfied he's telling the truth.
Course laid in, sir.
Execute.
You'd think with how many times there's been a fake Kirk, they would have a code word like Scotty had.
Yeah.
I'll take the con, Mr. Spock.
But now I don't know if this is the real him or the fake him.
I went down to my quarters to dictate the accident report, and I seem to have fallen asleep.
Okay.
I've never done that before.
Let's look at that security footage we always have.
Yeah. Oh.
When you going to your cabin, sir?
Mr. Sulu, lay in a direct course for Ratar 3.
There we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Sulu, plot a course to take the Enterprise out of the neutral zone at warp 8. Lieutenant Mress, put the ship on yellow alert.
Lieutenant who?
Mress?
Oh.
I don't think...
Now he's gonna be Bones.
He asked you to forget him. I think you should try to do just that. Do you think he'd want to deceive you?
Oh, no.
Taking over the ship? No, he's going to take over someone else to help convince this woman to leave him alone.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I want a complete medical examination, Bones.
I have too many tests to process right now.
Carter Winston. Are you sure there is no possibility you made an error?
Well, there's always that possibility.
Did you notice Dr. McCoy's reaction when I asked him if there was any possibility he might have made an error?
He said there's always that possibility. And that's not like Bones at all.
Yeah, usually he would talk shit to you.
I must have taken a little nap.
Doctor, you are a man of curious habits, but I have never known you to nap on the laboratory floor.
Why does Spock have his hands on his hips?
Suggest you show yourself, Winston, or whatever you are.
Did you say I'm a man of curious habits? Jim's talking to a table.
It could even turn into a table.
Inanimate objects, crazy. Oh.
Ooga booga booga.
A Vandorian doctor. Their planet is quarantined and few people ever do see them.
I think it's the thing from Babylon 5.
Jim!
I'm out of here. Oh!
All security teams, intruder alert. The
intruder is a Vendorian, capable of assuming any shape or identity.
Yeah, like, what are the limits? Could he turn into the wall?
Bridge, this is the captain. What's happened?
2 Romulan battle cruisers, Captain.
Boy, now you've done it.
He became a Romulan battlecruiser.
It was not deliberate, I assure you.
It never is. But the rules of the treaty are clear.
Explain the situation. Come on.
Open a hailing frequency, Lieutenant Ress.
Hailing frequency open,
What?
sir.
What the?
How could we lure a Starfleet vessel into the neutral zone?
Through the use of a spy using the human form of Carter Winston.
So they think the Vendorian is cahooting with the Romulans.
What are you doing?
Is that a pencil-thin mustache?
Scotty, what's happened to the shields?
Mr. Scott isn't here, sir.
Get those shields up again now. Override the control and shut those doors.
Come on, Eric, take this seriously.
Oh, God.
And their shields are down.
Prepare to fire phasers and photon torpedoes in combination.
Phasers and torpedoes ready, sir.
Fire.
Oh, that's cool. Ah, I'm out of here.
That deflector shield went up just in time.
But, sir, I haven't finished repairing the shield.
Then what was... Winston?
It is not outside the realm of probability. One would have to assume he could become a deflector shield.
What?
Someone tell me what's going on.
Oh yeah, Scotty's not even aware of what's going on.
Wait, so he showed him run out the door. He went outside in the space to become the deflector shield?
It seems, Captain, that I'm more Carter Winston than I knew. I couldn't allow the Romulans to harm any of you because of him.
You'll have to stand trial. But you did save the Enterprise from the Romulans. I will recommend that be taken into consideration.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain, but I'm not going to trial. I'm leaving.
I'm going to walk into the other room, turn into someone else, and...
Yeah.
You caught him.
Acute observation, Doctor.
If he'd turned into a second Spock, it would have been too much to take.
2 Dr. McCoys just might bring the level of medical efficiency on this ship up to acceptable levels.
Ooh. Oh my God. You got the better of that exchange. Oh, and that's it. Whew.
I think that was definitely the more bizarre episode, in my opinion, but it felt like that could have been a classic 50-minute episode, but it just went really quick. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I like trying to figure out why this happened and the reason, how it's solved in the end, where he's becoming more like this person he's been pretending to be. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And how he was working with the Romulans. I guess those damn Romulans are always trying to get the Enterprise to enter the neutral zone so they can fight them. Like they're scheming villains, but they still want to do it legally. So we want to destroy you, but we got to come up with some ruse to get you to enter our neutral zone.
Yeah, I think this is another perfect example of an episode that they couldn't have done in the original series because, like, the design of that alien they wouldn't have been able to do. They could have tried to do something, with it, but I don't think it would have been done as well, so I do think it's a plot that worked better in this form. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it probably could have been a good 50-minute episode. There probably could have been more to explore there, more ways to do it, especially if they jumped more into the turning into, like, inanimate objects. I mean, like, turning into people on the crew is one thing. We've seen that before, but turning into a table or a shield, it's like, how much could they have done with that? That seemed pretty cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. I just wish it was live action. So I wish we could have seen. We've seen Kirk be a different version of himself multiple times. But if we got to saw Bones, someone, DeForest Kelley acting as someone else as him, or her, or anyone else, or the Tiger Cat lady that they just casually introduced.
Oh yeah.
Another new alien Starfleet member. Always happy to see that. I'm hoping always smiling. Lieutenant Eric's gets some action soon, though.
Yeah, no lines in this, and I think in the last 2 episodes, he's just been chilling there, which is fine. But yeah, that's pretty funny. yeah, overall, thought this was a good one. Let us know what you guys think about it, and hope you're enjoying watching the animated series with us. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe. You can check out all of our Star Trek reactions and become a part of the target audience.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. That's it. We're done.